Hello everyone. In this video, we'll be looking at a set called Par Root Set from 2017 DILR Slot 1 of CAT paper. So this set is often rated as medium in terms of difficulty, and we provide you a 10-minute solution for this set. Please solve this set once all by yourself before looking at the solution. So for those who did not solve this set or did not see this set until now, this is the question. You can pause the video for a while and solve before going ahead. Let us first begin by reading the question. 4 cars need to travel from A to B. So there are two places A and B, and 4 cars need to travel. Two routes are available, one via M and another via N. So there are two routes available, AMB and ANB. The roads from A to M and from N to B are both, they are talking about these two routes, are both narrow, short and narrow. In each case, one car takes 6 minutes to cover the distance, and each additional car increases the travel time per car by 3 minutes because of congestion. So one car takes 6 minutes, each additional car will take 3 minutes. So say if the number of cars is X, in that case it will be 6 plus X minus 1 into 3. You can double check it. If X is equal to 1, in that case it takes 6 minutes. If X is equal to 2, in that case it will take 9 minutes. So the same is given here as example. So now let's move forward. On the road from A to N, one car takes 20 minutes and each additional car increases the travel time per car by 1 minute. On the road from A to N, so we are talking about this route. So this on this route, it is 20 minutes for one car and additional car takes 1 minute. Again, in this case, say let us say the number of cars which are traveling in the route AMB is A, and the number of cars which are traveling in the route ANB is B. In that case, we have just obtained, using this, we get, so this will be equal to 6 plus 3x minus 3, that is equal to 3 plus 3x. So 3 plus 3a will be the time taken to reach from A to M if A cars are traveling from A to M. Similarly, from N to B, it will be 3 plus 3b. Now we have 20 minutes for one car and 1 minute for an additional car in the case of A and N. So if you take AN, so it is 20 minutes for one car and there are B cars traveling from A to N. So B minus 1 into 1. 1 minute for an additional car apart from 1. Right? So in this case, what will be your equation? 19 plus B. So here 19 plus B minutes it is taking to travel from the route A to N. Then on the road from M to B, one car takes 20 minutes and each additional car takes 0.9 minutes. Similarly, from M to B, how many number of cars are traveling? A, right? A cars are traveling in A and B and B cars are traveling in A and B. So here it is 20 minutes plus 0.9 minutes per additional car. So again A minus 1. So that will give you 20 minus 0.9, 19.1 plus 0.9 into A. So once we get this, the police department orders each car to take a particular route in such a manner that it is not possible for any car to reduce its travel time by not following the order, while the other cars are following the order. So the policemen direct in such a way that they divide these cars into A and B in such a way that if any of the car from this route A, M, B decides to travel in the route A and B, it results in a higher travel time for that. Similarly, if any car from A and B decides to travel in the route A, M, B, it will take a higher time for that once the division is done. So I think we need to find what is the division. Let us look at the questions. How many cars would be asked to take the route A and B? That is Akala, Nanuran, okay, by the police department. So they are asking what is B. Similarly, second question asks the difference in the travel time. So we should essentially find what is A and what is B. So let us find that. So let us look at the questions. So what questions are essentially asking is that how many cars would be asked to take the route A and B and A and B. So we should essentially find A and B. So here there is one method, one obvious method where you take different possibilities of A and B. A being 0, B being 4, A being 1, B being 3 and so on. And you will see which of them is satisfying the order of Polis. The other way is we will get two inequalities, and that is a simpler way according to me. So you can choose whatever way you want. So let us first understand before solving what they are meaning by question. Say if A M B is taking me 34 minutes. Similarly, if A N B is taking me say 24 minutes. So someone from A and B looks at A and B and he will think that, okay, these people are traveling at a lesser time. So let me go into this particular route. So if he goes, it will no longer be 24 minutes, but it will be B. Here 1 minute will get added extra because B will be B plus 1. So here 3 minutes will get added extra. So it will be plus 4, 28 minutes. So still it is lesser than this time. So he will travel. So what is the condition when A and B is greater than A and B, but person will not come to A and B? So that will happen only if A and B minus A and B is less than or equal to 4. Similarly, if someone from A and B wants to travel to A and B, what is the delta in time? Here it is 3 minutes. Here it is 0.9 minutes. So 3.9 minutes extra it will take of what A and B was previously. So if A and B minus A and B is less than or equal to 3.9 minutes, then this advantage is taken of shifting the route. So once this logic is clear to you, you can form two inequations using this. Let us form the first inequation. We have AMB as 3 plus 3a plus 19.1 plus 0.9a. So that is 3.9a plus 22.1. A and B we have as 22 plus 4b. So A and B minus A and B will be 0.1 plus 3.9a minus 4b is less than or equal to 4, right? So we will have 3.9a minus 4b is less than or equal to 3.9. So this is one inequation. So let us now look at this A and B minus A and B. A and B minus A and B will be minus 0.1 A and B minus A, okay, plus 4b minus 3.9a. It will be less than or equal to 3.9. So you'll have 4b minus 3.9a is less than or equal to 4. This is your second inequation. So if you look at this, the only values which will be satisfying these two within all these possibilities is A equal to 2 and B equal to 2. So if you're someone who's fast in numbers and good at inequations, this will be a very fast method compared to calculating all these, because you might go wrong in this method somewhere in between. So once you get A equal to 2, B equal to 2, the answer for this is 2 clearly. Now in the second question they are asking what is the difference in travel time. So the difference in travel time is, so for A and B the travel time would now be 22.1 plus 3.9 into 2. So that is 22.1 plus 7.8, 29.9. For A and B the travel time would be 22 plus 4B, that is 22 plus 8, that is 30. So the difference between these two is 0.1. So this is the answer. Now let's move to the question numbers 3 and 4. Let us look at this extra case which is given for the questions 3 and 4. A new one-way road is built from M to N. So new road is built from M to N. Each car has now has three possibilities: A, M, B, and A and B, and A, M, and B. On the road from M to N, a car takes 7 minutes and an additional car takes 1 minute. So the equation is 6 plus x, where x is the number of cars. Right? So you can check if x equal to 1, it is 7. If x is equal to 2, it is plus 1 minute, which is 8, and so on. Okay, where x is the number of cars on this road. So assume that any car taking the A, M, and B route also travels A, M portion at the same time as other cars taking A, M, B route, and N, B portion at the same time as A, and B route. So say if A cars, let us redraw this, A, M, B, N. So if A cars are taking A, M, B route, and B cars are taking A and B route, and let us assume C cars are taking A, M, and B route, then for A, M route they will travel along with these A cars, and for N, B route they will travel along with these B cars. Now, how many cars would the police department order to take A, M, and B route, so that it's not possible for any car to reduce the travel time by not following the order? So here again the case is similar to the previous case, but here the police will order some of the cars to go in MN route. So the number of cars in MN route, that is C can either be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. So once they order these many cars to go in this route, it should be in such a way that they will not have any incentive to go to the other route. So essentially you have to find the new A, B, C in this case, like how we found in the previous case. The only thing is C should be one of these. And also if you look here, it is given that assume that the police department would never order all the cars to take the same route. So that means C cannot be 4. So it should be either 1 or 2 or 3. Now with this thing in mind, let us first redraw this times graph which we have. Like the time which it takes for A cars to go from A to M is 3 plus 3A. So instead we have A plus C cars. So it will be 3 plus 3 into A plus C. Similarly here, let me change the color. So here it will be 19.1. Sorry, this will be still A plus 0.9 into A, because there's no change here. Similarly, there's no change here. It is 19 plus B. Here there is a change. It will be 3 plus 3 into B plus C instead, like how we have here. And for C, it is 6 plus X, where X is the number of cars. So X is C, so 6 plus C. Now the total time taken to go from the route A, M, B will be equal to 3 plus 3A plus 3C plus 19.1 plus 0.9A. That will be equal to 22.1 plus 3.9A plus 3C. For A, M, N, B, it will be equal to 3 plus 3A plus 3C plus 6 plus C plus 3 plus 3B plus 3C. So this will be equal to 12 plus 3A plus 3B plus 7C. Now let us look at route A and B. So this will be equal to 19 plus B plus 3 plus 3B plus 3C. So that is equal to 22 plus 4B plus 3C. Now let's move. So the same thing we have rewritten here. So one thing if you observe here is that now we know that C should be either equal to 1 or 2 or 3, and A plus B plus C equal to 4. And what we have done in the case 1 is we have taken these inequalities between A, M, B and A and B. And for one additional car, again in this case also for A, M, B, for one additional car, it will take how many? Here one will be added and here one will be added. Same 3.9 minutes. For A and B as well, for one additional car, it will take 4 minutes, which is similar to previous case. So whatever inequalities we formed before, the same inequalities will hold good, because even in A and B and A and B, there is a 3C. So whether you do A and B minus A and B or A and B minus A and B is less than or equal to the same case what we have done in the case 1. This 3C and this 3C will get cancelled. So this will result in something where A is equal to B, right? So it can either be A equal to 1 and B equal to 1, or A equal to 2 and B equal to 2. So in previous case, why we did not get A equal to 1 and B equal to 1 is because we have this constraint that A plus B equal to 4. So this we did not get. But now we know that C should be either 1 or 2 or 3. So A plus B can be either 3 if C equal to 1. If C equal to 2, A plus B can be 2. And if C equal to 3, A plus B should be 1. Right? Only these are the possibilities. So in this case, whatever we get from these two inequalities, either A equal to 1, B equal to 1, or A equal to 2 and B equal to 2. So this is the case which holds good, where we get C equal to 2, A plus B equal to 2, and from this inequality we get A equal to 1 and B equal to 2. So the solution for this is A equal to 1, B equal to 1 and C equal to 2. Always a fallback method for those who are not very familiar with inequalities or not very comfortable in doing inequalities is, again, you draw the table. For each case of C, you will get multiple cases of A and B. You will see which one is holding good. But again, this is an easier way where you directly get the solution. C equal to 2, A equal to 1 and B equal to 1. Once you get this, how many cars would the police department order to take an A and B route so that it's not possible for any other car to reduce the travel time is equal to 2. So even for the fourth question, let us solve the fourth question in separate sheet. So in this case, for question 4, we know that A equal to 1, B equal to 1 and C equal to 2 is the solution. So we'll see which is the shortest route. For A and B, we get 22.1 plus 3.9 plus 6, that is equal to 22 plus 4, 26 plus 6, 32. For this case, we have A equal to 1, B equal to 1. So this will be 18 plus C equal to 2, 14. Again 32. Here we have 22 plus 4B plus 3C. That is 22 plus 4 plus 6, again 32. So the shortest route is 32 here. So once these questions are over, just see what is the shortest route in the case before, and this is completely out of the DILR set. What is the shortest route in the case before, and what is the shortest route when this extra MN is added? What is the shortest time? Right, so this is something interesting, and if someone is interested to look further in this topic, you can search about game theory, and you can read some articles about it. So this will be a new variety of article for your VARC, and also you try to think about why is this difference in the time opposite to what we expect when you add a new route. And there are multiple examples which show that what we think intuitively is will reduce the time or will make our lives better may not be the thing which actually does it, right? So this brings me to the end of this set. So in upcoming videos, we'll be looking at more sets from DILR 2017 CAT slot 1. And again, I'm suggesting you that this 2017 slot 1 and slot 2 are very good CAT sets, and they will give you what is the actual CAT level of DILR. So it is suggested for everyone to try this set at least once. Thank you.